You know, for a place called Pink Plant Woods, I didn't really see many pink plants there. I mean, there was probably like one or two of those platform plants that we could just climb onto, but they were more like maroon colored or even red colored. They weren't exactly pink. But I guess maybe there was once pink plants there. It was more noticeable, and nothing in nature ever stays the same. So that's just a possibility. Hey, Paisanos! This is TuneGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play Rayman! So in the last part, we were introduced to the Limbless Hero's very first game, and our first level was Pink Plant Woods. Now we still got 3 more Electoons to collect, but one of them involves needing to learn another move by Bzzit the Fairy, so we'll just have to move on and come back later. Alright, so we make our march to Anguish Lagoon. Alright, cue those drums. Funky drum beats as we hide from the living stones. So yeah, I did some research. That's basically what they're called. Basically a spoof of Dr. Livingstone, I presume. So yeah, basically it's they're just references to that. Okay, so we got here a plum that's dangling from a vine. Give it a punch, and it turns into a swing. All right, ride the plum swings. Okay, so yeah, we got those winged purple lums up there. So yeah, unfortunately, we need another move by Bzzit to learn that. So yeah, and I think that there's a way to get those blue tings up there, but I think we need to knock down that plum from up top. So okay, so just for right now, let's just ride the fruits all the way to. Whoa! Oh. Okay, that was a nasty surprise. Okay, boom, first cage. For Anguish Lagoon, okay. Up top. Alrighty. Come on. Into the water. Okay, so yeah, plums are very versatile in Rayman's world. You can float with them, you can swing on them, use them to defeat enemies. The list goes on. Alright, so second cage. Whoa! Okay. Nice. Got him in mid-duck. Right as we freed those little guys. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. Ah, there we go. Okay. Cage number 3. Just like that. Okay. Actually, I remember there being a third one. That's right by the. Shoot. Oh, whoa! It involves getting up on top of those that kind of don't know exactly what it is, but there's a bunch of blue tings on top, so want to go for that and follow the plum on all the way down. Okay. And avoid any of that hunter's mallet ammo. Oh, no! So yeah, some cages only appear if you do something in particular, so yeah, you can easily... Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa! Knock it off! Jeez. Alrighty, so yeah. Get lost. Yeah, there's an endangered species for you to hunt somewhere. Just not me. Alright, so swinging on them plums. And make sure you son of a no, no! And there go. Alright, so yeah. Very first life lost because I'm freaking... Ugh. So yeah. Finishing the level is not... it's not that hard, but getting the cages is a completely different story. Plus, you need to break every single last cage in this game to get to the final boss. Isn't that awful? Well, I guess it kind of makes sense, but still though. Just the fact that they never play tested this game, I'm really gonna have a rough time with this game in the future, but... Ugh. Yeah, there's an elusive cage that only appears if you grab those tings from up top. And you need to follow that plum right down to the bottom. Here's the ride. Okay. No! 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 Bad! 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 You suck! Yeah! All this trouble just to get up there. Just... Screw this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna come back for that cage. So yeah, there's a little sheet that allows you to go. But, I've lost 2 lives already on level 2, so I'm not in the mood to deal with this. Not right now, at least. Okay, let's just move on. So yeah, if you can imagine my frustration with just the second level, just imagine how steamed I'm going to be in later levels. So yeah. Alright. So on the plus side, here's one of my favorite mini-bosses. Bzzit, as he's called. Okay, so yeah. The giant mosquito. Okay, duck! Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, so yeah, just give him a big knuckle sandwich and his big bulging eyeballs. Okay, so yeah. You ain't sucking my blood, bitch. Alright. Nope. Alright, try again. Okay. So yeah. Alright, he's down. Death to mosquitoes. Alright. He's down. Oh yeah, go Rayman. Oh, poor little guy's sad. Don't worry, Rayman's here to be your buddy. Alright, you befriended Bzzit. Yeah. Yeah, why defeat enemies that you can befriend? You can definitely use his flying skills to fly around the jungle. Okay. Or the swamp. Oh! Okay, so there's a cage there. And apparently... Okay. Super punch. Okay, so I never really understood the super punch. But, I guess... There! Okay. Okay, so there's one cage, we couldn't have reached anyway. It involved that purple one, so... Okay, come on. Ah! Right, gotta watch out for those spiked... Okay, come on. Okay, so... Oh, there was a life back there I could have gotten. Yeah. Oh, we're going a bit faster. No, you don't... No! You son of a... God. Okay, so... Easy. Easy. Okay. Ah! Could have gotten that power... I really need that life extension. Come on. Okay, come on. Ah! Come on. No, no, no! Ah! Nah! Okay. Yeah, maybe Let's Playing this game was a terrible idea, but I'm gonna keep going. Gotta keep going. No, 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 back! Ah, why do you reverse so slowly? Jeez. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, into the what? What was that? God's sakes. Just flying on the back of a humanoid mosquito. Come on. There we go. Ah! Okay, watch the golden spike fruits. Okay, so yeah, it's come on, out of here. Get out of here. There. Come on. Come on. No! Son of a bitch! I'm losing every one of my lives here! God's sakes! Ah, second level. Christ. Pardon my language, but still though. So, yeah, if I'm having this much trouble on level 2 of all levels, just imagine how frustrating the future levels are gonna be. Ow! Mother... Ah! Okay. Okay, just dodge up. Okay, oh, you're going faster, Okay! Ah! Animal! Okay. Whoa! Okay. Alright. Easy. Oh, Nelly. Whoa. Woo! Alright. Woohoo! What a ride. Okay, so yeah. Oh, so we're gonna have a new move by Patilla already. Alright. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, I mentioned that Patilla might be related to Lee the Fairy from Rayman 2, but I don't really see any resemblance. So they might just be just two different fairies altogether. Yeah, plus the fact that Lee has arms and legs, so I'm not really familiar with Rayman lore, so... Well, aside from Rayman 2 and Rayman 3, since I played those a lot as a kid. The first game in particular is the one that's kind of a new one to me. Well, for the most part. Okay, so...
You're courageous, Rayman, but you will have to keep at it. Now you have the power to hang.
Alright. Hang, man. Hang. Alright. So yeah, you finally have the power to just hang around. And, okay, yes, I know, no. Oh. Alright, so... We'll just have to come back for the next two cages. Okay, so there was, like with the previous ones, there was one that I could have gone for, but it was just getting to be too much of a headache to me, and considering that I lost a multitude of lives on that level alone, yeah, I'm really gonna have a rough time with this game. Especially when it comes to 100%ing it. So, yeah. Okay, so we can either go to Bandland in Bongo Hills, or continue in Dream Forest to the Swamps of Forgetfulness. And I think I'm gonna stick with the Dream Forest for just a little bit longer. Oh, wait a minute. Save. Save the game. Save. Definitely don't want to come back and find out we gotta do Anguish Lagoon all over again. Okay, so... Alright, so yeah, the cheat for a multitude of new lives is very tempting at this point, and it's only been 2 levels. But we'll just have to keep going. Alright, so the Swamps of Forgetfulness will be in the next part. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on Rayman, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. So yeah, it's very nice when you can befriend former enemy, and they can help you in your quests. So yeah, it looks like Bzzit is our new friend, our new ally. But only for that one area alone. He doesn't really appear much in this after that. But he does have a sinister cousin, I think. But we'll discuss that later.